Top 10 Upcoming Zombies Games of 2023. Are you interested in the best zombie games? Come this way. We have got plenty of treasures, from Left 4 Dead to Dying Light 2 and beyond. Zombies consider an everlasting part of our lives, as pop culture cannot get enough of them. We certainly have enough video games featuring them, and as this list will show, we can't wait to play a few in 2023. Let's find out about the top 10 amazing upcoming Zombies games 2023 and 2024 for you. If you are new to my channel, leave a like and subscribe. Enjoy the video. 10. ILL NESS. ILL NESS is a survival horror game released in 2023. The developers designed the game inspired by the Dreamcatcher novel by Stephen King. Players are kept in a world void of human life within the game. Other than that, aliens have infected what remains of kindness into mindless bags of flesh, seeking to remove everything on the planet. However, our protagonist is still holding strong. Players are going into the role of Adam Bedford, and Adam comes upon any signs of life. Because he travels the world, runs after precious resources, and fends off the seemingly undead, mindless beasts. 9. The Unliving. The Unliving is an energetic, rogue-lite action RPG with significant planned features. The kingdom of the living has been corrupted in this game, and a storm is set to come that will change the course of the world. An influential necromancer who guides the legions of the dead. You must elevate the undead and trap their power with your different spells, and you must also explore every inch of this pixelated world. The game will release on October 31st, and wishes to be one zombie game to remember. 8. Aftermath. Charlie landed a role as an astronaut with an astonishing career. But her world came falling upon recur to the planet. A new sinister force has grabbed control and left Earth nothing more than a shell of its former self. Now enforced to hand out this new antagonist force, Charlie looks to continue through the post-apocalyptic world, hoping to find the only thing that matters. That's her daughter Sammy. Beat off the infected and explore this world in this upcoming psychological horror action game. 7. Dead Island 2. It's hard to believe Dead Island 2 is almost here, yet it is. The game has been long delayed, but the dawn is finally in reach. Unlike before, the game will bring you to Los Angeles, where surviving is easy. Not only about the zombie hordes there, but you must also concern about the other survivors. No matter who you fight, get whatever tools you can use to beat them. You can even change the environment to your advantage. It does not matter how you survive, so long as you stay. So get to it. The game was released on April 21st, 2023. 6. Outbreak Island. Outbreak Island keeps players as a man searching for what happened on a strange island, those left mutated and hostile, with most of the population seemingly vanishing. Players are encouraged to survive. This means you'll need to build a shelter to withstand enemies that will roll in each week. Fortunately, you'll have time to fortify, set up traps and weapons, and scavenge for resources. But be careful, because there is no telling just what this island may keep when you move out into the open. The developer of Outbreak Island is Tiny Magicians, and publisher is Hype Train Digital. You can try the game on a PC. 5. Kingdom: The Blood. The developer and publisher of both of this game is Action Square. You may be interested in checking out Kingdom: The Blood if you're a fan of the Kingdom TV series. This game is based on the series where you'll go through a zombie-filled Joseon. Details have been scarce on this installment, but it looks like tossing players into the 16th century based around the zombie plague. However, much focus is put into making an authentic Korean cultural setting. Everything from clothing, architecture, and combat is represented in the game. Meanwhile, it's said that the action will have a method where the more zombies you kill will reason large hordes to roll in. 4. Into the Dead: Our Darkest Days. Into the Dead: Our Darkest Days is a covered zombie title. The zombie outbreak came to the United States on Texas shores during the 1980s. Now humanity is in a hopeless attempt to survive a dominating disease. Zombies crowd the streets, and each home is just a facade for safety. Players will lead a group of survivors worldwide, searching for resources to stay alive. However, you'll need to think as you map out your next steps, since it could very well be the downfall of your survivors. Hungry zombies slink around the world, and rather than grabbing your chances fighting head-on, sticking to the shadows might be your best option. Both publisher and developer of the game is Pickpock. 3. Blight Survival. Zombie games usually come about in the present day. You have different melee weapons and guns to try out while hunting for supplies. Blight Survival is swapping things by giving players a middle-aged turn. Players are stepping through a medieval-style survival horror game set in the 14th century. A new blight has swept into this game, allowing the dead to rise and fight. A new war is approaching, and players are fighting against the odds. You will have to venture through the lands taking out the undead, using armor and swords. You will take some aid, as this title will give 4-player cooperative gameplay support when it does arrive in the marketplace. Both publisher and developer of the game are Hanier Studio. 2. Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. You will find out in Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl if you are surprised what will happen if another nuclear blast overblown the Chernobyl exclusion zone. The game occurs years after the second atomic explosion and tells that things have not improved. There are still enough mutants and other monsters that hide within the radioactive zone. Anyway, because of the rare items and valuables within the area, stalkers like you are ready to venture in and get rich. Or you'll go inside to see what happened and learn the truth behind the place. A non-linear, action-packed adventure awaits. Developer of Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl is GSC Game World, and the publisher is GSC World Publishing. 1. Synced Off-Planet. Many people trust that nanomachines and similar technology will end civilization as we know it. In Synced Off-Planet, their fears were correct. Nanotechnology has become a massive part of the world, and they have gone rat. They were secured inside a zone that people knew not to enter. However, runners will brave the dangers and adventure. Why? Because these machines have a valuable material they can use to get famous. So enter the zone and group up with other players to fight the nano monsters or groups to ensure you get what you want and get out alive. Next Studios is the developer, and Level Infinite is the publisher.